Morning, I'm Rob Krieger.
And I'm Kelsey Davis. Let's get over to meteorologist Zach Videla for a check of your hump day forecast.
And here we go. Get ready to sweat. First day of May, and it's going to be feeling like summer out there. 88 for this afternoon. This will be the warmest day we've seen so far this year. The kicker in that whole segment so far, because we know plenty of 90-degree days are on the way. We could hit 90 across our northern tier. We'll feel like 90 with that humidity. A live view outside. We've not had any fog problems over Lake Pontchartrain. Some ground fog sitting there hanging about on the levee out there, but overall we've not seen a huge fog issue as we get started on this Wednesday. Multiple areas still reporting whole numbers. Hammond's at 10, Bogalusa's at 10. Slidell has jumped around a little bit now down to 0 all of a sudden. When it changes drastically from 10 last hour to 0, that tells me we have some of that patchy fog, and chances are it's probably not thick across the entire area. Bellchase, you've been holding on to some of those lower numbers throughout the course of the morning. Not much to speak of here locally right now, but let me bring you up north because we're starting to notice this pattern change just a little bit. See these big storms developing in portions of eastern Oklahoma? There's a weakness developing in the atmosphere from Oklahoma down into Texas. So as we get some daytime heating late today into this evening, we're going to watch big storms develop in the central portion of Texas. Those big storms are going to start to head east. And the question becomes, how far east can they get? Can they make it to us tomorrow and actually hold themselves together? Let me play out the forecast. Today, maybe a random shower. We have enough moisture to get 1 or 2 random showers across the region. Not a big deal. But going into tomorrow morning, I'm going to have my eyes on this. You see this big storm complex. This is what we call an MCS, a mesoscale convective system, moving out of Texas into Louisiana. The atmosphere for us is not favorable for this to continue east in a intensifying manner. In fact, it's going to weaken as it comes east. But will it hold itself together just enough? Will there be enough of a cold pool to push some of those storms into our neck of the woods tomorrow afternoon? This would influence Jazz Fest. Now, look, I'll tell you, a lot of times they don't ever make it. They fall apart before they make it to us. Other times they come blasting on through and at least we get some rain. We're going to do it Thursday, and again we're going to do it Friday. Another storm complex moving in early in the morning hours. It comes east, it falls apart, but some of that rain could influence our Jazz Fest Friday. Looking at the rain chances, I brought both days up to 40%. Don't want to commit too high. Also don't want to be down at 20% because there's certainly a better shot at getting at least a little bit of rain as all of this weather starts to weaken as it gets closer to us. The weekend, not the same pattern. We're not expecting big storm complexes rolling out of Texas, but there will still be enough moisture that we could get a storm or two. And next week, joy, guys, 90s coming, I think, at some point next week.
All right, 90s. You're just looking right past it. Get back to
Better
the 80s.
look right past. You better look to October if you're looking right past it.
All right, well, we'll wait on that, and we'll see what's happening with all the Jazz Fest stuff tomorrow. In the meantime.